It's a moment no pilot wants to experience. Sunday morning, a plane had to make an emergency landing on I-80. I'm Carolina Hassett, and I spoke to that pilot who walked me through what happened.
I have to put it on the I-80.
It's something no pilot wants to hear.
You can just relay to the aircraft. We have highway patrol headed out towards his location.
And on Sunday, it became Justin Sisson's reality.
I actually called my wife and just said, hey, this is what's happening. I'm going to try to live through it.
Sisson started flying last February and got his private pilot certificate in September of last year.
I had the opportunity when I was like 8 to skip school and go fly on some private jet. And ever since, I kind of caught the bug.
Sunday started like any other day when Sisson and a friend of his who is also working to get his license wanted to take a short flight.
And he's like, look, I'm getting stressed out. Let's just go for a flight.
They were coming from Wendover heading towards Tooele when he noticed some engine roughness. Nothing he tried improved the roughness, so they turned to emergency frequencies where it was suggested to land on I-80 near Grantsville.
I did not want to land on I-80 because there have been stories in the past where children have been killed. If anything was going to happen, it was just going to be me and my buddy. Like, that's the risk that we took. No one else on the freeway took that risk today. That was us.
Sisson says they were experiencing partial engine power loss.
I was coming in a little fast, and I was judging there was a semi-truck that was in front of us. And I knew if I had kept going, we would have hit the semi-truck. So I essentially ballooned over the semi-truck and started a new, slower descent onto the freeway.
No one was injured. Martin O'Loughlin, president of Cornerstone Aviation, says for emergency landings, there are some things pilots are taught to look out for.
We look off the nose and find a field. If there's a road there, if there's a huge parking lot, if there's an airport, all the better. And then we learn what airspeed to fly, to glide down.
O'Loughlin says there's a lot of anxiety recently around flying, but that's because there's been an increase in awareness, not crashes.
We've probably never had a period where we're safer, both commercial, including the fact that we had that tragic event in DC, still year by year, we get better and better.
Sisson says while this isn't going to deter him from flying again, he hopes to never encounter another situation like this one.
I probably made one of the best landings of my life. I don't even know that I've fully processed everything that's gone on or I mean, how lucky and good I am. I mean, there's some days I'd rather be lucky than good, and I think today I was both.
In Grantsville, Carolina Hassett, Fox 13 News, Utah.